Hey guys, it's Siobhan with 2Kitty and Beyond. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing February 2021 readings, and this is for Leo. So that can apply to Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or if you just felt called to click on this video, there may be some messages here for you. Keep in mind though that these are general readings for the collective, so just take what messages resonate with you and leave the rest. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into the reading, Leo. What is the overall energy? That was fast. You have the Chariot, and I'll take the Three of Cups as a clarifier. What's the challenge this month? The Knight of Wands. It's the advice and guidance for Leo in February. You have the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. Two queens as advice. Okay. And what's the probable outcome? Potential outcome. The Hermit. Okay, so Leo, overall energy coming up as the Chariot. This is actually pretty good energy to be in overall. This could be you right now, or this could be you overall in February. The Chariot is, to me, a card of rest and planning. Some of the readers may interpret it as action, movement forward, drive, even physical travel. Sometimes I'll interpret it that way, but in this case, I'm seeing it more as rest and planning. You do have other cards that may indicate action, but it's in the challenge position. So I don't see that as you being very active, very driven, very forward moving this month. That doesn't mean that you're not. It just means that for the most part, you are strategizing, and that requires that you be a little bit more, not complacent, but just steady in where you are so that you can formulate that kind of a plan. The Three of Cups also came out with the Chariot. So if I take this literally, it could mean that you are driving somewhere to go have drinks or celebrations with your friends, literally speaking. But when it comes to tarot, that's not usually the case. It's more symbolic. So I see this as a celebration of some kind, or a reunion, maybe one that does happen with some kind of travel. This could be travel of the mind. I'm seeing being drawn to the crown on his head and the star there. So you might be reuniting with past aspects of yourself or other aspects of yourself, or you might just be connecting with people who are at a distance, maybe through the internet or something like that. 7 and 3 make 10. So this is singular. It's one person. It's the focus being on you. But at the same time, maybe you're even planning to connect with people. Maybe you're planning to reconnect with different aspects or lost parts of yourself. I feel like there's a lot of soul searching for you happening in February, Leo. It's like you're really thinking about why you're here, what you're doing, who you are, where you want to go, what you want to do, all of these very introspective things. I mean, we'll talk about that when we get to the Hermit, but first I want to talk about the challenge here. I always see the challenge as an opportunity for growth. It's something that's not going to come easily, but it's something that will help you in the long run. So the Knight of Wands here, this is very fiery, fast moving, almost impulsive, very energetic, overall energy, but this challenge is something that maybe this is something that you're used to with yourself. Maybe this is something that naturally comes to you fairly easily most of the time, but for some reason in February, it just doesn't feel like that. It feels like maybe there's something holding you back, or there's that need for introspection, which is the opposite of this very action-oriented external energy. So it can feel like a challenge maybe to get motivated physically to do things outside of yourself, or it can feel like if there are things that you want or need to be doing that require you to move quickly, it just doesn't quite feel right, or there might be either a lack of energy or there's resistance. because your soul is kind of screaming at you that you need to rest or that you need to focus inward and do less on the outside. It's like you're really, really busy on the inside. So sometimes that can take up a lot of energy. You might be even feeling tired in February. Feels like you've been doing a lot, but even if you haven't physically been doing a lot. On the other hand, on the other complete opposite end of the energetic spectrum, you may be feeling restless because the energy that you normally have is very gregarious and extroverted and looking to expand and explore and adventure. And maybe there's some limitations around that, or there's something within you that's kind of calling you to sit still and just focus on what you want to create, who you are, where you're going, where you've come from, all of these aspects that are very, very internalized. Now, the advice that you have from Spirit here is two queens. Queen of Pentacles is focused on her health, her self-care, her wealth, her stability, her sense of nurturing, what she can grow, foster, and create more of, maybe even invest in. And the Queen of Wands is all about the future and creation and growth and projects and passion, creative expression. And both of these women, or both of these energies, doesn't have to be female, are very, very good when it comes to any kind of business. They are bosses. They are in power. They are powerful women. They are in charge. So if this is something that you are wanting to become, these energies are here for you. One of them being your own energy in and of itself, the Queen of Wands. If you have Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo in your chart anywhere, or if you just feel called to create a lot of stability for yourself, to grow your wealth, to nurture yourself, this energy is here for you as well. So the advice is to embrace these two feminine energies. And feminine is receptivity. The masculine is more action-oriented in terms of this form of duality or polarity. So the goal here in February is to be receptive to what you need to be able to create growth in your life. Could be in business, could be socially. You could even be networking, getting social networks growing. But at the same time, it's like you're doing it from behind the scenes somehow. It's like, it's such a contradictory energy because you've got this Three of Cups, which is very social and out there. And then you have the Hermit and the Chariot, which to me speak of being like behind the scenes. So there's these two kind of opposing energies, and that may be what's going on inside you. Even the two queens, technically speaking. Queen of Pentacles is more focused on the home and, you know, the safety therein. So she's kind of more of a homebody. And then the Queen of Wands is more extroverted. She wants to go out. She wants to do things. She wants to go dancing. She wants to be on stage. She wants to, you know, lead a press conference. Whatever she wants to do, she'll do it because she's not afraid of anything. She has courage. And so you have these really opposite polarities of energy here in your reading showing up, which tells me that these probably are something that you're experiencing within yourself. The overall outcome you have is the Hermit. So February may, like I was saying before, be calling you to go within, to maybe even spend some time alone, maybe not even entirely alone, but just focusing more on you. Even if you're with people or around people, the focus though, the mindset is more on introspection. And it's what you can find there that will help you to move forward and progress. So this is what's going to help you to understand yourself a little bit better so that you can make some forward movement when the time is right. So let's grab some clarifiers on the two that we don't have. Well, I'll grab one on the Hermit because I was just talking about that. We have the Seven of Pentacles and the Moon. Okay. Yeah, patience. Patience because there's things that are unseen. And I get the feeling that you intuitively know this. You feel it in your bones that call to slow down and go within, but at the same time, there's that overarching aspect of your personality that's like, no, I really just need to go out and be with people and do all of these things and travel and explore. And that's fine, but every moment has its purpose. Every period, every phase, waning and the waxing of the moon, everything has its purpose. That's funny that I just used the moon as an example and we have the moon card here. So honor the phases that you go through, because that introspection is not going to last very long for you. But February does seem to have that as an emphasized energy. So it might not feel super comfortable for you, or it might not be something that you like to do on a prolonged sort of extended period. And you won't have to, but it is going to require a little bit of patience from you. And there may be some fears that need to be addressed. It doesn't necessarily have to be fears, though. It's just kind of like there's unconscious things, there's unknown things. And unknown in and of itself, whether it's good or bad, is usually something that can spark a little bit of hesitation or fear in most of us anyway. So it's not like there's something to be scared of. It's just being a little bit resistant to the unknown in and of itself. So let's grab, oh, there it was. Didn't even really have to shuffle. The Hierophant for the Knight of Wands. So the Hierophant is Taurus, and you have the Queen of Pentacles here too. So you could be dealing with a Taurus in February, or you could have Taurian energy in your chart, or there's something going on with Taurus that is an influence for you. So Taurus is very grounded, very practical, tends to be more of a homebody. Taurus is very focused on comfort, luxury, things. That's what Taurians really like. They can also be stubborn when they are set in their ways or they make up their mind about something. And Leo can be like that too, to some extent. Obviously, that's not going to apply to everyone. That's a very general statement I just made. So, take it if it resonates. I'm a Pisces and I'm hella stubborn. So, I mean, it really can apply to anyone. But the Hierophant here and the Knight of Wands in the challenge, I feel like you want to get a lot of work done. Maybe even you want to learn something new. You want to explore. You want to expand. You want to travel too, because they're showing me, the first thing I saw was the computer behind the cat. So the cat's blocking this computer. It's like you want to get work done. You want to push forward. You want to move forward with your projects, which Knight of Wands would indicate as well, but it's a challenge. There's something that's challenging that. Maybe it's because you're distracted by other things. Maybe it's because you are feeling more called to go inward. So again, there's this push-pull. Second thing I saw was the car keys here on the table. And so it's like you might be wanting to travel, but there's restrictions or there's reasons that you can't. I also see the books here as learning, studying, creating. And that's something that might feel a little bit challenging this month as well. So overall, this month is going to be interesting for you. I'm not going to lie, Leo. It's a little bit of an odd one because you've got such contradictory energies. There's a lot of wanting to go and push forward and move and do things and expand. And then there's things that are saying, no, there's things you don't quite see yet. Be patient, because the work that you're putting in behind the scenes is actually what's going to be more fruitful for you than the physical action that you can take. That's not to say that you shouldn't take any physical action or, jump on opportunities or follow your inspiration. Definitely do that. There just may be some things that don't feel as easy as they could, and you might become a little impatient as well. So keeping that horse, tamed within you, which is that horse that wants to just run wild, that might feel like a little bit of a challenge for you. Self-control might feel like a little bit of a challenge for you this month. And the reason for that is because you want to be these queens. You want to be successful. You want to be powerful. You want to be super creative and a boss ass bitch. But there's something you don't see here. There's some subconscious material going on here that needs to be addressed with that Hermit energy, which means that even for like a week out of this month, focus on internal. Do some meditation, do some reading, do some focusing within yourself, maybe even get a reading or, do some soul work or something like that. Whatever you feel called to, follow your intuition, trust your instincts, go with your gut. Whatever it is, it's going to help you to get a little bit clearer on what is unknown to you at this point, because the Moon card in the potential outcome, there's things that it's like they're right in front of you, but you can't see them yet. You will, though. You will. Light that lantern and go into the dark with the Hermit. You're going to find what's been waiting there for you, and it's going to help you. I don't know how, but it's going to help you. All right, so that's your reading for February, Leo. I really hope that you resonated. If you did, and you want to claim this reading for yourself, make a statement to the universe by liking this video and putting it out there as an affirmation or an intention to embrace this energy for its highest benefit in your path right now. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me or some soul work, I do Reiki, Akashic Record readings, counseling, and tarot. Of course, all of the information is in the description box below this video. I will be happy to hear from you guys and connect if you're looking for further guidance on what's going on in February or anything else going on in your life. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to share the video with your fellow Leos who you think might resonate, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I love you, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.